Front Row MMA here with Aaron Lovell at UTC. Aaron, it's been a while since we've seen you in the cage. When can we expect to see you again?
Definitely before the end of the year. Definitely 1 or 2. Definitely. Don't matter what show I'm fighting before the end of the year.
I think you had a fight that you had to withdraw because of injuries. How's that injury come along? Is it healed up fine?
Yeah, more or less back to normal now. We just push back things.
Speaking of pushing things back, I know that you know, the fact that you've had to sort of drop out of a fight because of the injury and stuff, is that affect, you know, we were all thinking perhaps by end of 2013 you'd probably be looking to turn pro. You'd have picked up 5 or 6 fights. Is it pushed that plan back?
Not really. I know what I got to do. I know it'll get done. By the time I'm 18, I'll be more than ready. Like at the moment now, my coaches are telling me that they got nothing to worry about. 3-0. By next year, I want another like 5 fights. Before the end of this year, another 1. By then, about 10 fights in, more than ready to go pro. And then when I turn pro, that's when big things happen.
Is it going to be fighter as a career choice? Is that where did that come from? How, you know, was that I grew up and I always wanted to be a fighter? Or?
My dad, ex-boxer, coach, got it 24/7. Me and my brother box, family of fighters. So it's inbred in me, really.
It's in the blood. You boxer. You've got some. You box as well as compete in MMA, and you've got some boxing coming up. Obviously, the obvious answer is, well, it means I can punch good. But how does the boxing? What does the boxing bring to MMA?
There's a lot of guys at the UTC, Yannick, Sean Kelly, come from an amateur boxing background, a couple of us as well. And you can see, as soon as they come in here, it's almost like they've got a base, and it's a strong base as well. They've got their hands. Even though you've got a lot to work on, your wrestling, your jiu-jitsu, but that boxing base, it helps you a lot from anyone coming in from scratch. Like, and plus, in MMA, the hands ain't. They're good. You get a couple of guys that they haven't got good hands, but the boxers, the way they work, is very technical, very precise.
Yeah, a lot of people, certainly me among them, would say that, you know, wrestling is probably the best base to have. But what transitions as a boxer? Because obviously you can't use your traditional boxing stance. Is there a lot of are those transitions hard to make, or do they become relatively easy?
When you're training like out here, when you're training and drilling constantly, the wrestling, Asim, and then we've got another wrestling coach, come second nature, to be honest, because I've been in wrestling for about 2 years now, getting so much better. And my wrestling, like fusing the boxing and the wrestling together, has become a lot better now, and makes it easy for MMA, because once I can't take you down, you've got your hands to deal with, and that's it.
Is there any other the facet of like footwork, for example? Is it fair to say that it's an advantage to have that boxing background?
Definitely. I think my footwork, if you've got good footwork, fast hands, strong hands, that's all you need. Ask Vaughan's feet are brilliant, and look where he is.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So.
And it's, you know, is that the ultimate goal for you? It's not just a case of competing in UK. You want to be champion of the biggest unit.
That's the goal. That's the goal for everyone. Be the champion of the world. That's it.
What does UTC bring to you that's going to help you get there? What is it about this gym and this group of lads that sort of?
It's sometimes you don't look at it like a gym.
Woohoo! That's all right. We'll just be a bit louder.
It's not a gym, man. It's a family. It's a group of friends. Like, you come here, you're friends as well as training partners. It's like we all help each other out. We're all friends. It's perfect. It's like you come here, everything you need is provided for you. Everyone's helpful. It's not like you come here and everyone's jealous of if you're a bit better than him. We all help each other out. That's what it's about, and that's what we need.
I think you're doing some coaching here as well. And how does that what does that bring to you as a fighter? Because obviously working with other, how does that inform your own fighting?
Coaching guys, obviously I come from a stand-up background, and coaching guys, help bettering them, it only makes me feel better. It makes the UTC better as a whole, really. Because if I can help someone else with their hands. Not saying I've got the best hands in the world, but that's what I mean. It's a family. Everyone helps out everyone, and if you can help out. It's not where if you've got something, hide it or it's mine now. Help out, share it about.
I hate to bring up your age because it just reminds me that I'm not anywhere close to being fucking 18 anymore. But the first time you stepped in a cage, I think you were 16.
Yeah, just
what was that when they closed that door? Because a lot of you know, men, and I'm not trying to be disparaging there, but a lot of men that step in the cage for the first time say that that's one of the scariest things they've ever done. How did you cope with that at 16?
I think because I'm just born into it, it's second nature almost, really. Because when I got in there, it's a job, get it done, you've trained for it, you've no need to be scared, you've won already, you've won in the ring, in the gym, then you train, you've already won. That's what it's like. If you've trained properly, confident in your fitness, you know what you've got.
Yeah.
There's no need to be scared, that's all it is. That's what I mean. So I know there's a couple, obviously I'm young for the sport, but I only can get better, can't I, really?
Which is a quite frightening prospect at the moment. Ideally, when do you hope to fight? When do you hope your next fight is?
Next 2 months, next 3 months.
In the next couple of months?
And by the end of the year, that's it. Have a fight next year, straight back on it.
You know, I'm going to ask the question because, again, you're 18 years old. If you weren't going to be a fighter, what were you going to be?
There's no option, man.
No.
That's my only option, fighting. That's to put my heart and soul in it. Come home from school, this is where I live, my second home.
Do you credit your family for that kind of dedication?
Yeah.
You know, because being it's easy to go to the park, have a bottle of cider, you know.
So I mean, my dad kept me away from, obviously, going out causing trouble. He's kept this occupied me, kept me here, and even when you're a kid and you're like, oh, I don't want to go, but now you start seeing the benefits of it, and when you're winning fights, you thank.
Did it affect high school at all, and sort of your friendship groups and stuff? Like, your mates always supportive of it?
Yeah, my mates. I've got a bunch of mates that they're successful. I only surround myself with guys that are successful. I've got a load of guys that are in football and even fighting as well. So I'm only surrounding myself with people that have a positive circle and only can benefit me. There's no point being around guys that are gonna drag you down. And that's it. They understand that this is what I've got to do, and if I'm not there with them, they know I'm here and someone's going to help me, and
Yeah. But I don't want this question to make you sound arrogant, and if it does, we won't use the answer, but what year are we going to see in the UFC? How long? What's your timeline? Are you giving yourself a timeline? You're not thinking quite that far ahead yet?
I'll be 20. I'll be 2021 by the time of the UFC. Even probably before. That's it. That's hopefully anyway.
Well, that's if you don't have a dream, you ain't going to get it, all right?
Yeah, that's it. Dream big, mate.
Aaron, I want to thank you very much for your time. I know that you're anxious to step back in the cage. If there's anybody you want to give a shout out to, anybody you want to give a thank you to, and hell, if there's anybody you want to call out, here's the opportunity to do it.
Definitely. Got all the lads at UTC, a big thank you. Shout out to all of them. My dad, all my coaches, all my friends. That's it. Family, fans.
I want to thank you very much for your time. We look forward to seeing you fight again. 3-0 is going to become 4-0 fairly quickly, I would imagine, and best of luck for the future. Thanks very much for your time. I appreciate it, pal.